Welcome guys to the UMD Home Hoop Series. My name is Coach Casey. Really excited to be taking you guys through these workouts. It's gonna take probably a couple days for you guys to get used to the format of what we do, but the biggest thing that I wanna stress throughout this entire series is just work hard, try your best, bring good energy, and just keep working to improve every single day. The format for these videos will follow this kind of style. So I'm gonna demonstrate on the hoop, I'm gonna talk over that, and you guys are gonna hear what you're supposed to do. Then there's gonna be a screen that will say press pause. During that time when the screen comes up, you get to press pause, and then you get to do all the repetitions of the specific move or drill that we just explained. So it should follow pretty simply, and it's gonna give you some time to see what to do and then go out and attack it. Again, the biggest thing, we're working on just getting better, working hard. It's not always gonna be perfect. You might not always know if you're doing it right, but my biggest thing and our biggest thing at UMD, we're just trying to help you guys get better. At this time, not all of us have access to a gym. You see I'm back in my hometown. I'm at the park, I got a hoop right here. That's what I'm using, just making do with whatever I have. So hopefully you guys can find similar ways to just find a hoop. Maybe it's in your driveway, maybe it's in your park, or maybe somewhere around town, and just get better. So let's get after it and let's get better.
First drill of the day is the Damian Lillard series. We do this as a warm-up with our UMD players all the time. It's a great way to get loose, get in a stance, and get our handle right. We will start on the baseline, working our way out to half court. Our first dribble will be walking cross and walking between the legs. As you can see, I'm working my way all the way out to half court and back, going crossover, crossover, crossover continuously, trying to be low, trying to be explosive. We're gonna go to half court and back 2 times. After you do 2 times with walking crossover, then you can do 2 times with walking between the legs. We're trying to be ball quick. You're trying to break the floor with each dribble, really trying to be aggressive. So stay in a stance, keep your eyes up, and push yourself outside your comfort zone. Next part of the Lillard series is our diagonal dribbles. We're going to take 2 dribbles and cross over to begin with. So starting off, either hand, dribble out 2 dribbles diagonally, then cross over. After you get done doing crossovers, we are then going to go between the legs. After you're done with between the legs, then we're going to go behind the back. So we're going to go 2 times to half court and back on each one of these dribble moves. Really trying to explode out and be quick with our handle. Plant your feet and get out of each move. Let's go attack it. Last part of our Lillard series today, we're going to go our glide dribbles. So you see 2 glide dribbles to the side, and then you're going to cross over and attack. So we're going to go through crossover between the legs and behind the back attacks. You can see now this second time, glide dribble, 2 to the side. 1, 2, between the legs and attack. 1, 2, between the legs and attack. So you saw crossover between the legs, and then we're going to go behind the back. So really trying to cover ground here, snap the ball, and explode out of your move. So get nice and low on this, and let's attack it. Next thing we got, guys, is the Kobe series first step footwork. This is one of the most important things that we will do, and it really is going to help us set the foundation for how we want to play. So, Kobe series footwork, we're going to start in a triple threat stance and work on exploding forward. Our first move will be a right foot lead step. You can see I'm really trying to gain ground and reach out as far as I can with my foot, putting my chest to the floor, trying to be explosive. Sometimes it even helps to say explode. Really trying to extend myself out with the right foot lead. Once you get done with 10 right foot leads, we're going to go 10 left foot leads. Same thing. So you're leading with your left foot, trying to get your chest to the floor, trying to really stretch out and be as long as possible. We want to play long and low. This is going to help us beat our defender. Let's attack it. Next part of the Kobe series will be our crossover steps. So right foot lead, crossover step. You see I'm stepping to the other side, about to dribble with my left hand. Once you get done with 10 on the right leg, we're going to go 10 crossover steps with the left leg. So you're crossing over to the other side of the defender's body. Next part of the Kobe series will be our split stance explosions. You see, I'm in a left foot split stance. So I have my left foot forward, so it will be a right foot lead. I'm driving forward off my front leg, still getting that long and low first step. After you get done with 10 on the right leg as far as a right foot lead, you'll do the exact same thing on the left leg with the split stance. Last part of our Kobe series will be our hop explosions. You see, I'm taking little hops and then driving forward, going right foot lead first, splitting my stance and staying low. After 10 on the right leg, we will go 10 on the left leg, trying to play low, play explosive. Now, from the top of the key, we're going to work on our first step explosions. First thing we're going to do is right foot lead. We're going to try to take one dribble and get all the way to the rim. As you dribble back, we're going to go 5 times. So you see, sitting in the stance, right foot lead, really trying to explode out and get all the way to the hoop in one dribble. After you get done with 5 right foot leads, we're going to go 5 left foot leads. So same thing, but left foot leading out there, trying to get to the rim, trying to be explosive. Now, really key that we try to get as much distance covered as possible on our first step so we can get by our defender and get to the hoop. After you're done with the right foot and left foot lead, we're going to do left foot split stance, just as you see here. So you see that left leg's forward. I'm driving forward, driving to the hoop, taking one dribble and getting there. After you're done with the right side, you're going to do the same thing on the left side. So a right foot split stance with the left foot lead. After you finish doing both the direct drive lead steps and then our split stance, we're going to be doing a dribble move here where we dribble a few times before you explode forward with one dribble, trying to get all the way to the hoop. All of these are meant to be explosive, trying to help you play low. The biggest thing, remember, long and low first step. So we're going direct drive, lead step, split stance, lead step, and dribble, lead step. Let's attack it. Our next series will be our NBA finishing package. So, there will come a time when you make a move on a defender with a great first step or a great dribble move, and you get to the point where you're shoulder to shoulder at the elbow or shoulder to shoulder at any point on the court. Anytime we are side by side or shoulder to shoulder with the defense, the number one thing that we want to do is put the defender on our back or cut them off. The move we make to put the defender on our back is called a veer. So we want to veer into the defense. To practice this, we're going to start with an inside foot split stance. So you see my left leg's forward. I got the ball in my right hand. If you can imagine, there's a defender on our side, on the inside of us. So we're going to try to veer into them and move our way to the other side of the hoop. Once we get done with the right side, we will immediately go to the left side where things are just the opposite. So they're mirrored on the other side. So it's a right foot split stance, ball in our left hand, still trying to veer into the defense. So we're going to alternate between elbows. We're going to go 5 reps on each elbow. So you see, veering hard into the defense, finishing on the other side of the hoop with the other hand. Let's attack it. Now there comes a time where you're not able to cut off the defense. As you can see, I might try to veer in, but the defense will push me off. When that happens, we're gonna get to a 2-foot power finish. So we're gonna jump stop, be strong, and get to a 2-foot power finish. So you see, can't get inside the defense, can't put them on your back. It's kind of a 50-50. Then you're gonna power finish. So still doing the same split stance, but we're gonna jump stop and go up and power finish. Notice when I jump stop, we're landing strong, and then we're exploding up to the hoop, protecting the ball with our body. Let's go 5 on each elbow. Our last move in our NBA finishing series is going to be a spin move. So we use the spin move when the defense cuts us off. So we're trying to veer, we can't. And then let's say we can't even get to a power finish and that defense tries to cut us off. We're going to spin right off of them, right to the front of the hoop or even to the other side of the hoop. So you can see, still going explosive start. We're going to go 1, 2, quick dribble, spin. So that first dribble, we're trying to veer. We can't do it. Then we got to take a quick dribble so we can get to our spin move. We're going to go 5 of them on each elbow. Let's attack it. Let's get better. Hey, great job with the NBA finishing package. Remember, veer finish, power finish, and then our spin finish. Some of this stuff may have been confusing. That's okay. Remember, we're all about building in week 1, in day 1 especially. So we're trying to teach you a couple new things that we're going to continue to go to more and more throughout all of our drills. I promise as the days keep moving forward, we're going to go quicker and quicker. The stuff will be a lot less confusing. But right now, we're learning and we're getting better. The last thing we're going to do today is called Steve Nash shooting. So for this, we're going to start at about 15 feet away from the basket on the baseline. We are going to be making 10 shots, shooting, getting our own rebound, and then dribbling to the opposite side of the court, so the opposite baseline. Continuing to shoot back and forth until we make 10. So you see, grab your rebound, dribble out to your spot, get squared up, hit that shot. After you get done making 10 baseline to baseline, we're going to go make 10 wing to wing so you guys can kind of see the pattern. Once you get done making 10 on the wings, then you're going to make 10 elbow to elbow. And lastly, you're going to make 10 from the free throw line. So you're just going right back and forth to the free throw line, making 10. Steve Nash shooting can be done on a number of different spots on the floor. We're going to just go to the baselines, wings, elbows, and free throw line, making 10.
Hey guys, great job in day 1. I know some of this stuff is new, might be a little bit different, and this format's a little bit weird where you're having to play videos, pause them, play again. Hopefully we settle into a rhythm. Week 1, we're all about building the base. We're doing a lot of fundamental footwork and base stuff to try to help us build that strong foundation so we can really expand on our skills as we move through week 2, week 3, and week 4. So bear with it, keep working hard. Again, what we do is important, but even more importantly, how we do it matters the most. So if you guys are working hard, you're attacking it, you know you're gonna get better. And that's the challenge over these 20 days. Can we continue to get better and better each and every day? That takes a lot of hard work, that takes a lot of focus, and that takes a lot of positive energy. I'm so excited to bring it with you guys on day 2 tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, go Bulldogs.